Hello everyone, welcome back to Dog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game No One Survived and we're in Season 1, now Episode 6. Well, have a look at this. Up in the top right hand corner it says Day 7 in red. So I guess, what's that, probably about roughly 9 hours away we'll have our first Horde. So the plan is, I thought, just to sit here on the edge and wait 9 hours. Is that a dramatic pause? No, I'm only kidding. So, we're going to go and do a little bit of work, but we're going to have to come back here, obviously, before the 7 o'clock period, so we can get ready to see what's going to happen. But I'm not expecting too many fireworks, to be honest. Off camera, I did a little bit of work over here. See if we can jump through the door without hitting our heads. Not bad. So I went and grabbed some sticks, quite a lot of sticks. I made that, and then I put some sticks in it. And then I put a couple of chests up. I wanted to basically put some storage aside for plant fibre. Because I keep throwing it out, and I keep thinking I shouldn't be doing that. And then I went over to the farm shed and just picked up a few minerals and bits and pieces. So I really like this. This is so cool. It just feels so good, like a little workstation, you know, and you just look around, you got stuff beside you and that to use and manipulate, but can't wait to get stuck into this base and start setting it up properly. But I forgot. So every box needs one simple part, but the actual frame needs two. So I came back with 4 thinking I could make 4 storage boxes, and then remembered, oh, I'm going to lose 2 already just to make the frame. So I might go back over. Do we stinky at the moment? Oh man, we do stinky. Alright, I'm going to go for a bit of a run. The good thing, as far as I know, is that the Hordes kind of don't go and tackle other things. Like, it's not like they'll come over and go, well, what do you own? And go and, you know, demolish my cart or destroy parts of the main base if I'm not in it. If I'm not there. So as long as I kind of spend most of the time in the Horde base, just before the Horde comes, then they should just attack the base that I'm in. That's my understanding. So, I'm not drinking, by the way, I'm just cleaning myself. So, I hit F, not E. So, yeah, okay, so the light grey at the bottom there, listed as hygiene, is now 100 out of 100, so not doing too badly. Excuse me. So we need to find. I did repair my gun too off camera. I was shooting it like crazy, trying to keep the zombies away from me. Tell you what, there's a few ferally looking guys around. I just want to go somewhere where I haven't gone before, and I was thinking, go over there. Wondering if I should go into these houses over the other side of the supermarket. I did pick up some extra tins of food, so we're all right for food. Of course there has to be zombies around the house I want to enter. There is a lot of places we can loot, an awful lot of places. So that's... Oh, he's wanting to come out. Oh, where's this guy gone? Oi! Crap, sorry about that. I think I broke someone's glass. Door. Gee, they're not happy. Oh, jeez, he's right there. Hang on, get out of it! Stuck on the fence. No, you're a very animated sort of zombie guy. How many guys are there around here? So the guys coming... Oh, there's 2 from up here. You might as well stay away from the fences for a bit. Hang on. Oh, gee whiz. Look at them all. This... You know what happens? The short guys, they kind of catch you. They catch you a little, like you're too low. Uh-oh. I'm not exactly sprinting away. It's almost like if you hit their head once and you hit them a second time straight after, they lose their head quite easily. That wasn't that bad. Annoying, yes, but not that bad. Alright, let's see. We've got 2 houses now to loot. Oh wow, I'm down to 6 bullets. That's not great. Oh, well, who knows? There might be some more bullets in here. Not in the car, but in these buildings I'm in. Not that you'll never find a bullet, you know, ammo in these, in the back of the cars and that. You sometimes do. Yeah, I suppose. I've got some storage, but still don't want to go nuts at the moment. Come on, dudes. Simple parts. I suppose the kitchen's not really the ideal place, but... Have I been here before or something? Nah, I haven't been to this house. Is that a sign of desperation, I suppose, when you take the dog food? I don't know. Kind of, makes you feel that way. I don't think any of this stuff is really great. Occasionally you see the cucumbers and the strawberries, which aren't too bad. There's one! Take that. Yeah, I'll take a spare battery. Might as well. Oh, yep. Well, that's pretty cool. I only need one more. I can get my 2 little... Well, I need a lot more than just 2 more, but to get those extra boxes made, that would be good. You just got to do... See? Lots and lots of looting. Probably should be taking the clothes repair things, but... Yeah, I might take these. I've got that box up in the... Of all places. Up in the Horde. Oh, there you go. There you go. I can get 7 bullets back in my gun now. Should we give it a burl? I suppose so. Did that almost go in the first time? Wow. Oh, come on. I know I'm bad at it, but, you know. Oh, you got to be kidding me. There you go. Oh, jeez. Okay. That wasn't very exciting. It's more exciting watching me fail trying to open it up with a lockpick. That's what I'm after. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, not really. So that's it. Well, that's it for this house. Yeah, I've still got this one, haven't I? Yeah. Over we go. Into the house. Actually, this might be a location where you might get some more simple parts. Come on. Oh, yeah, baby. Ammo, ammo. Oh, my goodness. The mother load, people. The mother load! And more mother loads. Oh, man, that's awesome. Holy dilly, that's good. Yes. I might grab another toolbox. Hey, just to be on the safe side, it's 13:30, so I can't stay out here too much longer. Ooh, but I need my green peas. Nothing in that one. That was a decent amount of ammo too. Oh yeah. We're eating well tonight on Horde night. Oh man, it just gets better and better. Num num num. Oops. I think there was some wheat in that cupboard and it decayed. And flew away. More ammo, just what the doctor ordered. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Wasn't expecting to see those in there. And And even more. Holy doolies. You can't beat that upstairs, can you? I've got to try, but... Mind you, I'm running out of space. Oh no, I've got a little bit. Not too sure about the old alcohol there, but other bits and pieces, yes. I'm probably... Yeah, I'm probably doubling up a little bit on some of this stuff. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hang on. Hang on a sec. Hang on. Just hang on. Hang on. Just hold your horses for a sec. Got enough room? So if I put that there, and then I go to mods, where did I just throw it? Up here somewhere? Can I put... No, it doesn't use the vertical grip, but it certainly uses the suppressor. Yay! Yay. So, I'm not sure if that even works in the game yet, but if it does, well, we should be able to make things a little bit quieter. Oh man. What a good loot session. I'll take one. Anyway, better get back home, but that was fantastic. Hang on, just before I go. You've got to be kidding. That was 28 simple parts. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, I don't know what he's doing. He's a very non-militarized kind of guy with the pink soles on his shoes, but you got to always say he's a sporty sort of guy. Oh man, I need to wash up as well. How much time have I got? Yeah, I got enough. Can only run a certain way. Look at the blood all over his shoulder. Man, only just washed up. It's not that bad. It says 95 out of 100, but I'll get him washed up. Run a bit more across the sand like you're at the beach. Oh my goodness, dude. Sound like you're about to have a heart attack or something. There you go. Clean up. Actually, what we might do, I might eat that. I reckon that's pretty good. That'll boost up his purple fatigue number. Maybe have a little bit of this. See, I'm just, hanging out down the beach. Dum-da-dum, dum-da-dum. Actually, does he need a drink? He kind of does, doesn't he? Actually, hang on. No. Yeah, that one. Use that one. So I'll bring his water from 70 to 100. There you go, that's pretty cool. Try to keep your plastic water bottles, I suppose, because just littering around the beach is not good, no. You can use them, you can refill them and boil them up at the campfire, so don't throw them out. Be interesting if I could ever join the two bases, like have a walkway or something. Be a weird looking shaped walkway, but still, probably still work. Alright, what is the time? It's not too late in the day, but we might as well stack away some of our loot. Pretty happy with the food we just got. That was pretty awesome. Wasn't expecting to get that much food. The water, and the books. See, look at that, I got plenty of space for books now. Heaps and heaps and heaps. Where was it? Up the top? Yeah, I can't believe that. Holy dooly, was that a lot? Put that up there. It's a lot of simple toolkeys. Alright, sorry dude, you'll have to go up there. That can go across the ammo. I'm not getting rid of that. That can go over that. Might keep a bit more of that on me. I've got a fair few of these. The gastric tablets help you with the malaria as well, so all stuff that we should keep. I can put that in there. Did I have? I had a toolbox up here. Actually, there's a good question. Can I fix anything specifically? I suppose I could fix that. You can't sew that, really? Does that need something else special-wise? What about just trousers? Hang on, what did it say? Insufficient tailoring skill? Oh, really? I'm that bad. What, you telling me it's 0? Apparently, yes. Trevor, you can't even sew. Oh, man. I don't even know how to thread a needle, apparently. Jeez. Oh, well, man, you have to leave that till later. Hang on, do I even have a tailoring book? Oh, I've got 2 and 3, just don't have 1. Okay. Fair's enough. That really doesn't... That sucks. That doesn't sound... I can't even sew. Oh, man. Alright, what's the time? That's at 20 past 4. So I think it's 7. Anyhow, gonna sit up here, wait around a bit, I suppose. I keep looking over there and thinking... I think this side towards us and the other side and to the right, or in particular to the right, I don't think that's a problem, but this back area, yeah. I'm not sure if there's going to be enough room there. I haven't. My gut feeling is it's going to go too far uphill. So we might have to make... So the plan is, there's a 4x4 in the middle with a couple levels. Maybe even 3, I don't know. But, if you can imagine north, south, east, west, so on the 4 sides, there's going to be another 4x4. And each of those will have particular functions. So, you know, one might be our mineral ore mining type area, another one could be the kitchen area, and then another one might be, I don't know, a health type area, and so on. So, yeah. And then in the diagonals, they should be open areas where we can do things like grow crops in the greenhouse, and maybe have animals breeding, and maybe one of the diagonal corners, maybe, might end up being another 4x4, but it might be more of a low hung garage or something, so we can put a few vehicles in. I don't know. So there's something like that. So that's kind of the plan. It's going to be... I'm pretty excited. It's a nice game to do this kind of building and sort of strategize, I suppose, about how you want to set everything up. It's kind of fun. In terms of resources, there's still a few trees around here. There's quite a few down there, but I tend not to go too close to the shopping centre. But there is an absolute ton in that direction. And there's still the ones up over the mountain here. Like, just this little patch just here, that's not a problem. But this patch up here, it's kind of heading more over the hill. Like, the deer seem to be up on this hill here, but over this direction, I'm not sure. I think that's where you could run into a bit of trouble with the boars. But, you know, we'll take them on anyway, so it's not that big a deal. So, 20 past 5. So in the next hour, hour and a half, they should show up. Actually, did I have anything processing in here? Oh, I tell you what, could take these out. Where are they? Just here? Just here. So it's possible I've got a double up of some stuff, but yeah, I've got a couple of the water storage by the looks. Oh, I've got a fair few already. Oh, I've got a few of the greenhouse as well. Yeah, it's not bad. It's possible that I might end up with 2 of these. You know, if you double up on stuff and you've got too many of them, you could always just go and sell them at the trader, I suppose. That's always a possibility. So what's the time? 5:45, right? Alright guys, I'm going to speed it up. When it gets closer to the time, I'll bring you guys back. See you soon. Okay, everyone, I think this is close now. Ready? I think it's meant to be 7 o'clock, isn't it? Oh, jeez. Fair enough. Hang on, where are they? Oh, they're coming from that angle. Should I help? Hey, they got through to the second ones. Oh, well, kind of. And that's it. Oh, at least you got to see, I suppose. They all fell down. That's weird, though. Hey, it's like only lasts for a really short amount of time. I only use 5 bullets. Do you give me much in the way of loot? Just like all the others, I suppose. I can't really safely get in there, can I? No, I didn't get a great deal. So how many was that? Like 8 guys? Can you actually tell? Oh, I see. It's about halfway through. Hang on. I'm supposedly repairing, but do I need logs on me to repair? I don't know. I don't know. Right, let's go and have a look. Is this a log? Nah. It looks like it's a log, but it's not. Well, it is a log, but it's not a usable log, put it that way. Well, let's take a few more logs back with us. See if you can. I'm not sure if that's what you meant to use to repair it. It's made from logs, so maybe. Alright, let's go back with our repair tool. I did brighten things up too, by the way. Don't run into them. I'm repairing. Oh, there you go. You can. Okay. So you just got to have logs on you. Cool. What other ones are they? Oh, they did damage a few. That's pretty cool, though, that you can actually repair them. So they didn't damage any? Okay. The good question, though. How do you repair the ones that are in there without being badly damaged? I think maybe, in hindsight, it's better to leave a gap around your base so you can get to the... Just put a layer on the inside and a layer on the outside, maybe. I don't know. Works for me. Alright, what are we going to do here? Because I think... Yeah, I've got too much stuff as it is. Where's my fibre? Put that down there. I actually grabbed a whole heap more ammo, which I probably don't need. Actually, I don't even think I need this at the moment. I'd rather have that up there. Okay. Let's go back to the main base. Well, there you go, our first Horde night. Not bad. It survived pretty well. Like, they couldn't even get through the first layer of spikes, so... Certainly nothing to be too stressed over. Alright, so... Plant fibre. Oh, I could have put the other stuff back, Trev. Jeez. Alright, this place definitely needs a few more logs happening, I think. And probably a lot more in way of planks. Okay. Oh, I know what we should have got. We've got to go back anyway. I'll put these back. Hang on. Can I do that? Oh, that's not what I want to do. Jeez. Not even close. I want to put this somewhere else. And I want to put these away. That I can keep on me. I'll grab some more ammo to put in here as well, I think. So that works pretty well. That can go somewhere else. Spare battery can go somewhere else. Give myself a bit more space. Alright. Store that extra log there. So let's go back. I know what I need. I actually need the simple parts. At least I can build up a bit more storage, which would be very handy. And very soon, we need to go... It's a very loud owl. Hoo-hoo. In fact, hoo-hoo. Ammo. ammo's down here, so if we grab... That gives us 90 ammo, so that should be absolutely tons. Put the battery in there. This stuff can go on here for the time being. It's not. This is not. There's certainly not permanent space for it, but any hoot. So what else have we got? We don't need to keep that. Those 3 bullets can go back in there. Okay. Okay, I think that's pretty good actually. Let's grab a little bit of water while we're over here. They're empties. Yeah. Oh, that's empty too. Hang on. Yeah, we'll drink one of these. And grab a little bit of food, and then we'll grab our... Oh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, basically. Carbs and proteins. That didn't do much for the carbs. This is an overkill for the carbs, but still. And I should really be cooking these up. Okay, so that's alright. Now, simple parts. Where were they? Up here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to leave 2 here. I'm going to leave those guys here. I'm going to take the 2 toolboxes with me. Can probably take most of this stuff with me actually as well. Alright. So that was kind of like a little bit of initial storage, I guess, but yeah, this is where all the storage is going to happen long term, so we need to start building on this. But that's pretty cool. They just come over there, do a tiny bit of damage, and whoop-de-woo. Oh, to you too. Alrighty, so now we should be able to make 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And then the simple parts I've got on me automatically just go in there. Alright, let's throw these in. In fact, throw all these in. They're a bit messed up, but probably should keep them a bit more organised so you can kind of see. Okay. So this is just needing planks now. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are ones I made earlier. Okay. What? How many did I pick up? Oh, okay. That was a bit weird. Okay. Actually, let's make this... make it toolboxes, say? And then make this one... the parts. We'll do it that way. That sounds better to me. We'll do it like that. So the toolboxes can go up the top. And then I'll keep the delicate ones down the bottom. And these ones at the top. That's looking pretty spiffy to me. I like that. I like that. Alright. I'm starting to wonder... when it comes to food, maybe we should just keep using the area up the top there for food. It's kind of handy to use this area under the staircase as a little campfire and then use it for putting food in and out, but I don't know, there's a lot more stuff down the track in terms of food related technology. Hey, if I can find it, where was it again? No, yes. So the cooking station, refrigerator obviously, are 2 that I was thinking of. Greenhouse isn't quite food. Well, it is food, but it's not inside the kitchen food, I guess I'm thinking of. Critical grade 1. Yeah, see, I haven't started manufacturing anything yet. So we need to do the charcoal kiln and stuff. Is it raining? Oh, it is too. Alright, I've got to think about this actually as to where I want to put all the main resources, because I really, really love this base now, starting off. I love it like this. It's absolutely awesome. Building things, you need toolboxes and parts and that, so they're all nice and handy. plant fibres, yeah, they can just sit there for the time being. This is almost like a miscellaneous one. I've just put it there just to keep a few of these other odds and ends. But they're more, I don't know, minerals related, I suppose. One thing we could do, I noticed, is, I know we have to do this anyway. This charcoal furnace needs 5 clay. So I might as well confirm that, now I can build it. And then I can get on to doing the smelting furnace. We'll probably just end up picking up some bricks to be able to do all that. Metallurgy grade 1. Skill wise, yeah, we haven't done anything in metallurgy yet or anything, hey. His constitution's okay. Engineering's definitely okay. A bit surprised his blunt weapons are at that point, but anyway, what did that say? Hang on. Killed 54 zombies, really? I didn't think I'd killed that many. So this is the point, the weather system is just, you know, it's not a real disadvantage to get wet, but it just feels really good in this game, being able to look outside and see the wetness on the ground, and they've done a really good job. Sound effects and everything makes you feels cozy being in here undercover kind of thing. Anyway, we're going to have to set up some more storage, and I'm going to have to start thinking about this, because normally you would just put the furnaces in here and start manufacturing, even up and down this side here. You could easily do that, you know. But I kind of wanted, I'll have to have a think about it off camera, I guess. But yeah, we're in that position where we need to really think about how we're going to position everything in the game. Anyway, look, I'll leave this episode here. I hope you've enjoyed that. We got through our first Horde night, not a problem whatsoever. And yeah, I was really surprised I picked up, what was it again, 28? Simple parts. Holy dooly, I can't believe we end up with that many. But anyway, that's what you call a good looting session, I suppose. Anyway, people, I'll leave the episode here. Hope you've enjoyed it on our first Horde night and getting things set up a little bit better. Next episode, yeah, we definitely have to start thinking about expanding the base and getting all our odds and ends for manufacturing in order. So I might end up still having manufacturing down the bottom here. Just got to have a bit of a think about it. Anyway, I'll leave the episode here. If you like what you've seen today and you want to help and support the channel, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, you can super help the channel out by considering subscribing. Alright everyone, thanks so much. Cheers.